9:15 a.m. Everybody's still asleep. I had to peel myself out of bed today because I need to get back on my schedule. It wasn't as bad as it has been in the past, but it wasn't easy either because I don't know, I just been so tired. But I'm up now. I'm gonna go get started on my schoolwork, put myself together a little bit, wash my face, brush my teeth, and then take y'all along a day in my life. But it's cold. Normally I do sit in the dining room and do everything, have my little heater by my feet. But today I'm like, I'm gonna sit in the front room just because I feel more comfortable in here. It's not as quiet because we stay by a busy road, but I'm still up and about to get it done. I did pray this morning before I got up, but I still got to spend some intentional time with Jesus and get in my Bible reading plan. If you know, you know I'm about 7 days behind, and yeah, I could just stop there and do a whole nother one, but I'm not about to be stopping stuff and just not finishing it in this season. So I am a little thrown off where I left off at, but it's okay because I got some resources to get my mind back right and to get my understanding back in place so I can get that done and spend the intentional time with him. But I am gonna get started on this work. I do have everything written out in my planner, which I'm gonna show y'all. It's in the dining room. I'm gonna show y'all in a second. But that's how I know what I'm going to actually be working on today. Like, I know because you can just click in there and go to your work. But just me trying to get organized. I got it written down already what I'm going to do day by day. So I'm finna get started on one of my classes. I know what it is because I started on it yesterday. And try to get as much as I can done because I think my family got to get up at 8 o'clock. I think mama and baby girl, my middle baby work at 11. So they should be getting up at around 8, maybe 9 something. So I'm trying to get this done while, you know. Yeah, you know.
Jordan athletic shoes or Mercedes-Benz luxury. Description, inspection, sampling, or negotiation. Because business transactions can be more.
It is now 9:12, and I'm officially done with my work for the day. Could I work ahead? Yes, but I probably won't because that's what get me overwhelmed. That's why I got everything written out in my planner, task by task, day by day, because I get overwhelmed. I feel like I gotta crunching everything in one day, one time. And to be honest, I'm already like chapters ahead on all my work. So I'm done with that for today in good timing. I'm sleepy. Like I could go back to bed right now, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm about to get up and go take a shower, get dressed for the day. It's another thing I've been practicing because really I want to stay in my pajamas all day. I think I'm gonna get dressed for the day. Just something simple, not nothing crazy. Really don't feel hungry, but I'm gonna go in there. I might fix me like a fruit bowl or something. I've been trying to, you know, get back on my health and wellness journey. I say get back on it, but I've been back on it for a while. Some things I never really stopped. We eat pretty healthy anyway. I do got some amazing products in the way, but I'll show y'all those when I get here. But yeah, so I'm gonna go fix me a fruit bowl, get in the shower, get dressed, and I'll check back with y'all when I'm done. Guys, love y'all. Have the best day. One thing that I try to do every day is make my bed. I don't make it in the morning because my baby sleep with me, so I ain't gonna wake my girl up at 6 a.m. to make no doggone bed. Like, that doesn't make sense. But I just try to make my bed up every day. So when she do get up for the day, I come back in here and make my bed. So I'm gonna make my bed, and I'm actually hungry now. I wasn't hungry at first, but I done worked up an appetite. So I'm gonna fix me and baby girl something to eat. My mama and my middle baby going to work already, and we just gonna get some breakfast, and then I gotta do some editing. I forgot to show y'all the planner I be using. This is Evolve 2026. Obviously, it was created by me because this is what your girl does. But let me just show y'all. This is the weekly planning pages that I use. They don't have dates, but I just simply fill in a date in the corner of each day. And then it does have a monthly budget planner each month. The beginning of each month starts with a quote and a scripture. And the back has a debt planner, end of year reflection. Debt planner. It has an end of year reflection. And then at the beginning it has like affirmations, vision board, things like that. This is the dust powder that my sister made me. It smells so good. Now, normally I don't put it on my bed like that, but it just came to my mind, so I'm like, why not to just have my covers smelling nice and fresh. I don't know what fragrance this is, but it smells so good, y'all. I had never even heard of dust powder until like she started making it, and then this year actually I had seen somebody making some on social media. I'm like, oh, I had literally never heard of it, never. I got me and baby girl some rice, an omelet, and a little bowl of fruit. I am rebuilding my life by 40. By age 40, I am rebuilding my life from the ground up. Let me start off by saying, you ain't gonna rebuild nothing without the Lord. Ain't no rebuilding, unbuilding, build, whatever it is without the Lord. So that's first things first. The reason why I say by age 40 is because that's like a milestone age. And there are also certain things I do want to accomplish by that age. Now, ultimately, ain't nothing gonna move or shake or get done if the Lord not ready for me to have it yet, or he not ready to just, like elevate me in the area. I am at a point in my life where it's like, I'm trying not to sit in that, well, I should have had this, I should have done this, or this should be, like, scratch all that. Certain things weren't done, certain things weren't accomplished. That's just what it is, and that's okay. But you still here, you still alive, you still on this earth for some reason, for some purpose. So that's where we are. Life has transitioned, as you guys know. We came from the schoolie, now we're back in the house, and I don't know, this is just if this is a temporary stop, or I feel like it's a temporary stop, but you don't know, because God gonna do what he want to do. You just won't know until the time comes where it's time for you to do something different. I know this journey is not gonna be easy. Like today I feel good, I feel motivated, I feel excited, all the positive things, but I know every day won't be like this, and that's okay. I am learning to just like completely surrender to God. Like that's another big one for me, just completely surrender to him and allow myself to have those days, and just know that because I'm not gonna have good days every day does not mean that he's still not working, that I'm still not making progress. And I know those things, but it's easy to say that when you are in a state where you're feeling good, feeling motivated. But baby, when them days get rough, when things get rough, you don't feel like, oh, I know God gonna work things out. You don't feel like that. I know I don't be feeling like that. I have to force myself to, get in my word and just pray and get in better spirits, because I know that that's just not where he don't want me to sit in it. Being in a waiting season is not always easy, y'all. It's not always easy, but if that's where God got you for however long he got you, then that's what you gotta do. So when I talk about rebuilding, I'm talking about everything, like finances, like stability, my purpose, my business, my wellness journey, just everything from the ground up. Y'all will be seeing a lot of me. Off top, just this transition from the schoolie back into a house has already been something just, I'm not gonna say different, because it's not like we never leave in the house, but it's just a part of the journey. It's a transition within itself. And although that is still like bittersweet for me, I feel like it was time, for whatever the reason that the Lord felt like it was time to get us out of that space and here for now to work on whatever he have me work on in this season, if that makes sense. Not that I couldn't work on those things on the bus, but it's like, take it up with the Lord. It's got nothing to do with me. When it comes to like all aspects, like I said, y'all know I have a journal business. I've been selling journals on Amazon for Lord knows how long, at least the last 5 years. But that's something that I'm comfortable doing. I know how to do it. I can create, upload overnight, and go sell a journal. I don't feel like that's intentional enough. Even just being on social media, like y'all see me talk about it, y'all see me share all the things, and that's a part of it, that's good, but that's like super comfortable. A part of my rebuild process is getting uncomfortable. So I am looking into ways to get out of my comfort zone, get outside, go out in the world, talk about what I do and share what I have. And it does not, like, I'm nervous about that part, but it's okay, because I gotta elevate in certain areas of my life. There are certain areas of my life that require, that are, I ain't gonna say required, that depend on my intentionality and my consistency. So that's where we are with it. Y'all gonna see me outside. That's all I'm gonna say. Y'all gonna see me outside and making moves and meeting people and stuff. And I got a little social anxiety, so it's not gonna be easy. But listen, God ain't here to make things easy for you, girl. It ain't like, oh, just stay in your comfort zone internet and everything will work out. It'll be easy for you. No, that's not what it is. And I know better than that. But same with my like wellness journey now, that I will be kind of going back to things that did work for me in the past. I am going to reconnect with some things I've done, but it's not going to go the same way. And I know that it's not going to be the same exact way that it was when I first started. So then I have to find a different source of motivation, but I have to have a different mindset coming into it, a different mindset going into it. Even though it's something that I've done before, it's not gonna be the exact same, so I can't go in with the same mindset that I had the first time. Finances also is a big one because I feel like your overall life stability kind of depends on your finances. And I'm all right when it comes to like, certain things, but there are certain areas where I struggle, some areas where I don't know, where I need to do better, I need to track more. So that's another part of my rebuilding process. I know we talk about how we don't want to be in the same like both this next year when we want to be doing the same thing another year or another month, but it's like nothing changes if nothing changes. I can tell y'all all day long that, oh, I'm not gonna be the same way I was last year, things not gonna be the same, but what's gonna change? What are you changing to make sure you don't be in the same space as you were last year? Think about it. So that's a question that I ask myself, and I do a lot of self-reflection, a lot of self-analyzation, just a lot of things. And you might not always know that or see that part and think I'm just like, always doing something. But your girl be over here reassessing herself and working on her mindset. And speaking of always doing something, anybody who know me in real life or have followed me on socials know that I can be a little impulsive. I can. Part of my self-reflection. Sometimes I have a great, amazing idea and I'm just like, you know what? Why not? Let me just do it. Now, there's nothing wrong with taking risks. There's nothing wrong with because as an entrepreneur, you're going to take risks. You're going to try new things, do different things. There's nothing wrong with that. But there are some areas where I need to just, you know what? Or some thoughts, some ideas, I need to just put it on the back burner or just put it to the side for now and then revisit it. I was reading something somewhere where it was saying, if your brain works like that, write it down, and then revisit it in 30 days and see if it's something that you still want to do. That's going to be hard for me, but I'm going to try it. Another aspect is just like, I know I'm big on mindsets, feeding my mind. So I talk about feeding my mind. I do my, I pray, read the Bible, talk to the Lord, all those things, do personal development. I was reading at one point, not just recreational reading, but reading like educational things, mindset type books at one point. That's not the hard part. The hard part for me is like just being on social media. Yeah, I'm a creator. Yeah, I'm on socials. Y'all gonna see me post something probably every day. But I don't have to sit there and doom scroll just because I'm a content creator. You feel me? And that's one thing, like, it's not a purposeful thing. I don't think everybody who doom scrolls or just be on social all the time just do it on purpose. But I like go to something real quick and then end up being on there for hours and hours. So I'm going to challenge myself there instead of picking up my phone every 5 seconds because it's just a force of habit. There's nothing I want to see. It's literally just a force of habit. Instead of picking up my phone every 5 seconds or 10 seconds or whatever it is, pick up a book, pick up your journal, do anything else. So those are things I'm working on in my rebuild process as well. When I talk about rebuilding, it's not just me rebuilding for myself. Like, I'm rebuilding for everybody around me, rebuilding for my children, for my future husband, for myself, for anybody who I come in contact with. Like, it's not just a me thing. Yeah, it's my physical being who is in the rebuilding process, but the version of me that I'm rebuilding to will be beneficial and helpful to everybody around me, not just myself. I am excited, but I am nervous and I am anxious sometimes. I am uncertain because you just don't know. You just don't know. I definitely need to get better at seeking God and like seeing exactly what He want me to do, what He want for my life for sure. Like I tell you, I have goals, but obviously they need to be clear with the Lord because otherwise they're just a waste. I'm not saying I don't do that or haven't done that. I'm just saying get better in my daily walk. This morning I had got up and I did schoolwork first. I don't want to beat myself up because I don't have a like, you know, do it this exact way. I also don't want to get up and feel like I'm putting everything else before my time with him because everything else falls under him. But again, this is just part of my whole rebuilding, reprogramming my mind, rebuilding my mindset, or breaking bad habits. All that plays a part in me rebuilding from scratch. So I hope you guys are excited as I am just to share this journey with me, to see not just the end results, but just me in the process of building or rebuilding. It's not gonna be pretty. It's not always gonna be pretty. I'm sure it's gonna be a lot of vulnerable moments, and I just hope that you all give me grace and love and send just positive and encouraging words as I embark on this new journey. You are somebody who is like in the rebuilding process or building process, and you want to share some things that you do, feel free to leave them in the comments. I am going to end the video right here. Thank y'all so much for watching. Thank y'all. Look, your girl is back. I'm back and I'm better. I'm just saying I'm back and I'm better. I'm going to be better with everything that I do, everything that I say. I just pray that in Jesus' name that he just make me better for me, for you, for all of us together, because we are a family. If you are new here, welcome. If you're a returning subscriber, thank you for rocking with me. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and I will catch you in the next video.